Anya will be played by Kathy Miller. The part of Ludovico's Bannerman will be played by Hank Fincher. The part of Belle will be played by Ian McMillan. And a special thanks to Annette Scholl for stepping up to the last moment to operate one of our video cameras. And for any of you that have cell phones, would you please do?
Good evening. Some of you may remember that at the 1994 Edinburgh Gathering, an opera, Francesco e Filippo, was performed. Many people, some of them here, contributed to it. But the inspiration and the driving force behind it was Tova Hollinger. And sadly, Tova died shortly after that gathering. So we would like to dedicate tonight's entertainment to her. The following operetta is based mostly, but not entirely, upon the works of Gilbert and Sullivan. Please do join in with gusto when you are asked to. And now, without further ado, we present tonight's production, based, somewhat loosely, on the House of Niccolo series, the Nikado, or Trial of de Fleury, being the transcript of the proceedings against Sir Nicol de Fleury, the former Lord Beltrees, at the Sheriff's High Court in Edinburgh, the 23rd day of July, in this 2000th year of grace.
In perfect harmony, in Kermes, walnuts, indigo, and lapis lazuli. I'd like to corner trading marks and spread accountancy with double entry bookkeeping and cipher secrecy. Venice to cafe. To Guinea all the way. And then those stacks of alum sacks bring profits back to me. The ledgers tote the trading score, the scales they weigh the gold, as though no fool of either sex would come to break the mold and treat trade as just a game, fun for fun and joy. For Niccolo, whose strange career I watched to man and boy. But is the lad's career now done, and has he had his day? The jury waits now to decide. The trial is underway.
Be seated. My name is Gilbert and Sullivan, and it is my sad, sad duty to preside today over the trial of Nicolo de Fleury. I've always taken a kindly interest in them. But I am, of course, completely impartial, and so will ignore the whitewashed version of events recorded in that deeply biased book Gemini. I am here to determine the truth, as I see it. And be warned, I will brook no disruption in my courtroom. I've got a ring, and as some of you may be aware, I use it. Now we are about to swear in the jury. Monsieur de Salmaton, I trust they are an appropriate cross-section of society.
Yes, my lord. The Vaticano archives have provided me with a list of people who are unbelievably in debt and terrified of physical violence.
Objection!
Overruled. Jury, take your oath, and remember that facial scarrings and debtors' prisons are very unpleasant things indeed.
We all swear to do our duty, we know truth's akin to duty, that is all we need to know to be free. 15 men on a Scots jury, fearing favor, not your fury, honest, true, just an omen to bribery. Evidence to the violent mountains, truth will shine like crystal fountains, guiding us in our deliberations. Pleading words will not affect us, we'll do as the judge directs us, then we'll walk it cold, hard gold, and we will go. For we are wheat and breast beasties, we will sail west where the east is, to that Cape the Vaticano.
In order to help this jury of 15 good local Scots find the defendant guilty, Monsieur David de Salmaton will now read the list of charges.
And it is indeed a heinous list. Raped his sister-in-law, murdered his stepson, corrupted his nephew, killed his cousin, destroyed Trebizond, Iceland, Scotland, and murdered me in cold blood. This man deserves the fullest penalty under the law. Today it so happened that a villain has been found. His crimes are on the list. Oh yes, they're on the list. He's a criminal offender who has been too long around, who never will be missed. I think you get the gist. He seduces women, boys, and girls. He brought Burgundy low. He bankrupted poor Scotland, causes accidents with snow. His family may die in all senses of the word, yet nothing of his inner thoughts is ever to be heard. He carousels around dancing as if permanently pissed. I think you get the gist. I need a longer list.
We get the gist, we need a longer list. Yes, indeed, we get the gist, you need a longer list.
He betrayed the Queen of Cyprus and he had to be dismissed. That crime too is on the list. It's on the list. He killed his wife's sole son and heir who is so deeply missed. This is a growing list. The child he called his brother was in incest born his son, and he hides his cruel wickedness in superficial fun. In bed he turns on boys, his nephew he corrupted too. He associates with reprobates of every creed and hue. He robbed the Vaticano, but I swear he cheats at whist. He's guilty, I insist. at the age of 18.
Cordelis van Borselen, age 18.
Cordelis van Borselen, age 18.
Cordelis van Borselen, age 18. What do you want?
Miss Van Borselen, are you feeling sulky, resentful, bad-tempered in a witty kind of way, and hopelessly in love with the defendant whom you also fear and despise?
Yes.
In that case, please tell us the history of the defendant's relations with your sister, the easily pronounceable Catalina Van Borselen. Members of the jury in the public gallery would assist. I need a Simon of St. Paul. I need Catalina Van Borselen. I need Marion Charity. I need some people of Bruges. And of course, I need Claes van der Bolen. Very well now.
A Scotsman came to the town of Bruges, and all around with the eight and rouge were maidens of every sort and type, who should eat black would fall just right. But for them the Scotsman felt no wind. Though he charmed them, they charmed not him. Their chances of marriage were all too slim, for this Narcissus was cute but dim. He's rather dim. This most athletic, very aesthetic man on his own limb, with love there's in and wrong is written by a man who's truth but dim. This most athletic, very aesthetic man on his own limb, with love there's written and wrong is written by a man who's truth but dim. A maiden lived in the town of Bruges, and all around both sweet and bush were swains of the aristocracy. Their hopes were ardent, clear to see. But for them the maiden felt no wind. Though she charmed them, they were not in. The joy was they could give no joy. She set her heart on a working boy. A working boy. A working boy is most athletic, very magnetic man of love and joy. Left her at the waltz when he married his boss for riches to enjoy. This most athletic, very magnetic man of love and joy. Left her at the waltz when he married his boss for riches to enjoy. Deserted by her lowborn lad, a fine-born girl became so sad. She turned on her suitor and called him a churl, with the conduct of an oaf and the talents of a girl. But when she found she was with child, she became compliant and meek and mild, and turned to her suitor so cute but dim, and declared to the world that she'd marry him. She married him. She married him. She wed the athletic, very aesthetic man of lesser limb, and lived to fret and deeply regret a marriage grown so grim. She wed the athletic, very aesthetic man of lesser limb, and lived to fret and deeply regret a marriage grown so grim.
Thank you, Miss.
Van Borselen. You may go.
She was stupid. She was so stupid. I hate her. Oh, I love her. No, I hate her. I love her. Oh.
Go.
I now call Catalina Sir Sanders.
Call Catalina Sir Sanders.
My name's Kathy. What's yours? You do better than that. My name's Kathy. What's yours? You all have names? I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. I lost a tooth. Did you know that dentists are an anachronism? Just like maids in 15th century Africa?
Mr. Sanders, you come from a good family, is that correct?
Oh, yes, I do. My uncle is Amphilador, and I am Amphilador's younger sister.
I see. Tell us about Niccolo de Fleury. He's your good friend, I believe.
Oh, he's my best friend. I love him lots.
Ah, so there's a relationship between you and the defendant, Cassie.
No, Diane, I'm not Kathy. My name's Kathy.
That's what I said, Cassie?
Oh, no, you did. Oh, never mind. I am a woman of the intellect, not of the body. I can rise above it.
But you do say there is a relationship between you, and you are a married woman.
Oh, it's not that kind of relationship, for you see, he's my good friend.
It is true, is it not, that shortly after the defendant came to live with you, your husband died?
Well, yes.
And shortly after he married you, your son Felix was killed?
Well, yes.
And just after that, your daughter Catherine left home?
Well, yes.
In fear of her life, I think. And just after that, you yourself died in mysterious circumstances.
Ah! What I do know about that!
The witness is dismissed. No more questions.
Listen to me! Yet!
Overruled.
Listen to me. You must listen. I've looked at Nick remember one day when Jacques was away and I danced for them. It seems so long ago. It was a lovely sunny day.
Oh, what a lovely sunny day. Hello, clouds. Hello, sky. Hello, Mama. Art thou with me? This very our sweetest Mommy. I've brought you a present. It's a music box.
Vicky, how lovely. I know you're not too bright, but I am glad you're good with your friends.
Thank you, Mama. Listen to its tune. And Uncle Jack has excused Addie from her special lessons so she can dance.
Oh, Vicky, despite my many cares and woes, you always cheer me up.
Oh, Mama, I'd do anything for you. I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you mean everything to me. Know that I'd go anywhere for your smile, anywhere for your smile, everywhere I'd see.
Would you tie my shoe?
Anything,
Would you catch your fish too?
anything,
Tie your hands bright blue? Will you play when I play? Will you win play play? Will you hear my name? Not my shame.
Anything?
My darling boy, you know how to sigh rather than cause you harm.
Oh, Mama, why does everything lovely always end? End.
Thank you. Proof that the prisoner was a loving and devoted son.
And prepared to do absolutely anything at all for his mother. We have a revenge motive. But let's hear more from the Countess and her second husband.
Oh, that's me. Wait a moment.
Anna, tell us why you married Julie.
Kill!
Why was Julie so attractive to you?
Because I was pretty enough for him. He didn't love me for myself, of course. No one ever did. I'd call him shallow, but it makes him sound too deep. You see, he always knew he was handsome.
moral character and spiritual state of the defendants.
The congregation will all rise to respect these holy men of God.
Ludovico da Bologna and Father Gottschalk. Father Gottschalk, please give your testimony.
I'm going to need some help from my side of the congregation. That's you lot, from here to the wall. Will you sing with me? Yes! Good. I hope some of you will know this tune. I'll sing the first couple of lines and you'll enjoy it.
Lord.
that little performance might go some way towards explaining the recent decline in church attendance. However, what exactly does it tell us about the character and spiritual state of Niccolo de Fleury?
Nothing whatever, my lord.
Witness is dismissed.
Now, let us move on to Monsieur de Fleury's time in the mercenary troop, called Captain Astor.
Call a store! Call a store! Call a store!
Captain Astor, tell us something about your role and your experience with Niccolo de Fleury, bearing in mind that one of the most serious charges against him is the murder of Felix Chalais.
I am the very model of the mercenary conductor. I'm evidence on Nick of which the jury should be made aware. I know the Dukes of Burgundy can quote Nick's fights historical, from Brigham down to Sears in order categorical. Very well acquainted though with rulers quite tyrannical, but know a lot of swear words that upset the puritanical. Standings I am teeming with a lot of with many cheerful facts about the trumpets in the seven.
With many cheerful facts about the mountains in the dances. With many cheerful facts about the crosses in the reeds. With many cheerful facts about Nicholas without one piece or shoes or truce.
I'm not too hot on calculating cannonball trajectory, so give that job to Randy Blue Stained Ale Bourgeois apprentice. With ragged ear and twisted eye, I point my beard up in the air, for I'm the very model of the mercenary conductor.
Ragged ear, he treats him like a son, and there he is, the very model of a mercenary condottiere.
I told the widow how her son died. Every word I said was true. He was fighting when the final music, supportive rescue charge, effectively obscured mine. I swear on old Felix's death was just the bolt out of the blue. As for my credentials and of facts to judge Nicholas's guilt, but I know not of business or of trade on which his empires will blame him for the extinction of his fellows. Say you were quite bereft. But looking round, I'd say there were too many of the buggers left.
Looking round, we say there were too many of us buggers. How dare he say there are too many of us buggers? We're not buggers,
For he's my boy and innocent, I beg you all his life to spare upon the honest word of a true person we cannot hear.
Strike that evidence from the record. Oh, except for the bit about the stews and dances.
This is absurd!
Shut up!
And let's call the next witness to prove Niccolo de Fleury to be an immoral and unfaithful philanderer. Call the princesses of Naxos.
Call the princesses of Naxos! Call the princesses of Naxos! Call Violenta! Call Violetta! Call Bianca!
I'll be up in a minute.
relationship with the defendant.
Three little maids of fantasy, running round the G&S, since we lost our virginity. Three little maids are we, everything is a source of fun. No understand for again for none. Life is a game that we all have won. Three little maids are we. Not too wary, running our own sex seminary, taught little rockers we like to bury. Three maids are we, three little maids are we. One little maid is the mom of a queen, two little maids are so very keen, three little maids are quite obscene. Three little maids are we, three little maids are we. Two little maids remain at bay, never right long for Sunday. Three little maids are we, three little maids who all want men. We all benedict in the morning, then we work our way through the Council of 10. Three little maids are we.
Slept with the accused.
I did! But I think it was him. All things light and dark. Especially when they're blonde and handsome and innocent. North Africa. With an Irish woman.
Thank you, ladies. Having proved the accused to be an immoral and faithless philanderer, and to have been unfaithful to all three of his wives, you may go.
My phone number speaking.
Well, now what do you want?
I wish to speak to the 28-year-old Nellis. John Victoria.
How may I be of help?
We have heard the bitter testimony of your 18-year-old self, but I understand that in recent years you have re-examined this year. Tell us a little of your thought process.
Well, Nicholas is not the easiest person to get to know. There are many facets to him, and not all of them are pleasant. Tell us more.
Yes. Tell us, think back to the moment when you first made up your mind about Nicholas. Tell us what you
Laughs and smiles and making fun, and knowing I'm the only one that we go to warm as one. I've looked at Nick that way, but think of Catalina's pain. He left
just his latest show. He'll take me, break my child, and go. I'm scared he'll never let me know. Won't give himself away. I've looked at different sides now, from love and hate, and still somehow it's love's sad moments I recall. I really don't know Nick at all.
of the jury, I know that you will reach an impartial verdict, and that it won't be not guilty. If you are tempted to find the defendant not guilty, I trust that you will remember your enormous debts to the Vaticano and the grave risk to your own personal safety.
Here's how we do, what are we to do? To divide the judge's jury will incur his lordship's fury, and that day will brew. It's whatever do, here's how we do. Here's the state of things, here's the state of things. We can make the same condition, down the distance to perdition. Evil this way stings, if only we had wings. Here's the state of things. It's a pretty mess, if you would confess. We would then be free to go, our debts all paid in gold, and so we feel a lack of stress. Here's the pretty mess, here's the pretty mess. Oh, we know the prisoner's innocent and good and true, but if we say he's not guilty, then our debt's all due. So innocent won't do, but guilty is not true. Here's the pretty state of things, here's the pretty how we do. Here's a pretty state of things, a pretty state of things. Here's a Dunnett plot, a truly organ knot. We begin to fix emotion, irritation, and devotion. Here's a pretty state of things, oh yes!
Here's a pretty howdy-do. Your Honor, we have reached the verdict in accordance with Scottish law.
Good.
The verdict is not...
Stop! I trust that you are not about to find the defendant not guilty.
Not for a moment. No, the verdict is not proven. The charges against the victim have not been proven. He is free to go.
No.
Ah, but his character is ruined. Everyone will think that he is guilty, but that it couldn't be proven textually. Or beyond a reasonable doubt.
But it's quite legal in Scotland. The defendant is free and cannot be retried for the same crimes.
Oh well. This is a Gilbert and Sullivan pastiche, so it should come as no surprise that I am secretly very pleased that my grandson has been... I've always wished him well. In fact, I've secretly been on his side all along. It's just that it's so hard for me, you see. I'm old and sad and alone. So old. So sad. So alone.
No, we'll stand here, young.
Well, can it be that you care for me?
And you know you lose that. You can't find will.
The jury's debts are forgiven. The prisoner is free to go. And I do believe that Mistress